In the vibrant village of Akanbi in Nigeria, where the sun painted the clay roofs gold and drums danced with every breeze, lived a man named Baba Kola. He was a man of respect. The elders greeted him with bows. Traders offered him the best yams. The young ones stepped off the path when he walked by. Why? Because Baba Kola had wealth, power, and a name that echoed like a gong in the council house. But all that glitter, children, sometimes hides a heart made of stone. Baba Kola had only one child, a son named Tunji. Tunji was quiet. His hands were always covered in clay. From morning till night, he shaped pots, jugs, and lanterns with care and love. He didn't wear gold. He didn't talk loudly. But his heart, clean as river water. One day, Baba Kola stood at the village square with his friends, watching Tunji walk by, carrying clay bowls on his head. "That's your son?" one chief chuckled. "He looks like a common pot seller." Laughter erupted. Baba Kola forced a smile, but inside, shame burned. That night, he called Tunji. "My son, why do you cover yourself in dirt? Why not become a lawyer, a big man?" Tunji smiled. "Baba, I shape the earth. People eat from my pots. They light their homes with my lamps. I am not rich, but I am useful." Baba Kola frowned. Usefulness without status is useless. A man must be respected. Months passed, and the whispers grew louder. Baba Kola's son is just a clay boy. Not even a degree. He brings shame to the family name. And Baba Kola? He listened. Soon came the great feast of harvest when the village hosted guests from faraway lands. Baba Kola spent weeks preparing. Fat goats were slaughtered. The compound was swept clean. His agbada was ironed so sharp it could cut yam. The guests arrived in style. City men with perfumes and pride. Their sons wore gold chains and sunglasses, even at night. Then came Tunji, barefoot, carrying a gift, a simple lamp he made for his father. "Baba," he said with a smile, "I made this for you." The moment froze. Baba Kola looked around. The chiefs were watching. The guests were staring. "You came like this?" he hissed. "You embarrass me." He slapped the lamp from Tunji's hands. It shattered. "Go, I have no son." The drums stopped. Tunji stood still, tears in his eyes. He bowed once, picked up a shard of the broken lamp, and walked away. That night, Baba Kola laughed with the chiefs, but even the moon refused to shine. Tunji left Akanbi. He traveled far, sleeping in forests and by rivers, until he reached the hills of Adanre, a land of quiet people and open hearts. There he built a small workshop beside a stream. He spoke less and worked more. With time, his pottery became known across the region. His clay seemed to carry spirit, lamps that danced, bowls that hummed, vases that changed color with rain. They called him Tunji the Soul Potter. Years passed. Back in Akambi, things had changed. Baba Kola's name was no longer spoken with honor. The traders had moved to newer markets. The chiefs, they now praised the sons who built schools, not egos. One day, a traveler arrived with a gift for the village king, a lantern that shimmered like the stars. "Who made this?" they asked. "From the hands of Tunji the potter," the traveler said. Baba Kola's heart skipped. "Tunji," he whispered. "Ah yes," the traveler smiled. "He's become a legend in Idanre. He says little, works much, loved by many." The world spun around Baba Kola. He could no longer sleep. He could no longer eat. One morning, with his old walking stick and torn slippers, he set off to find his son. It took 3 days to reach Idanre. When he arrived, he found Tunji under a baobab tree, shaping a large water jug. His hands moved like poetry. Baba Kola dropped to his knees. "My son," he said, voice trembling, "I am a foolish man. I chose pride over your love. Please, forgive me." Tunji looked at him. His eyes were calm, like water after a storm. He stood, lifted his father, and whispered, "Baba, I forgave you the day you broke my lamp, but forgiveness does not mean things will be the same." He offered his father water, a place to sit, but not his heart. So, you see, what did Baba Kola gain? He had money, but no peace, a name, but no legacy, a child, but no love. Remember this, moral of the story. Pride can make you feel tall, but it will also make you fall. Love your own while they are near, for a name without love is an empty sound. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you.